In 2020, during the early days of the pandemic, when we were all isolated and it wasn't safe to go out and be close to each other, it was frontline healthcare workers that were our bright spot in a dark time. They stared down the face of danger and uncertainty. When they showed up and risked their lives, we celebrated their bravery. Now, more than a year and a half later, we are all ready to put this pandemic behind us. But the healthcare workers are still heavily burdened on the front line.
Frontline healthcare workers are leaving the health care profession, especially in hospital settings, because of the emotional and mental toll.
I know for me personally, despite being vaccinated, it was also the time I had a breakthrough case, and I ran my own kids' tests and watched them each turn positive. And I felt like here are 3 young kids that can't be vaccinated, that have been doing virtual school, and they have been wearing their mask everywhere, and they haven't gone to birthday parties, and they haven't gotten to go to Six Flags, and like they paid the price for what I do for a living.
I can't tell you how many times I come home and I'm exhausted and tired and I'm angry. I'm just angry. I'm angry at my boys. I'm angry at my husband. And he's like, well, you don't always have to have the weight of Waller County on your shoulders. And I look at him with glaring eyes. I go, but I do, because nobody else is opening their doors.
Unfortunately, right now, our frontline healthcare workers serving the most vulnerable populations are feeling under-resourced and overworked. But we, Sostento, with the help of the community, can uplift and support these critical frontline healthcare workers.
Sostento actually put this little fire in our steps again because we were so excited. We had the funds to do something.
Sostento has been this convener of other clinics and just people that are doing and going through the same thing. So it's been amazing to know that we are not alone.
Since the very start of the pandemic, I think more than anything else, what Sostento has brought for us is the helpline, which has enabled us to recruit hundreds of volunteers that have helped us respond to every single incoming COVID call.
So when you take that and give your frontline healthcare workers added resources to help make their jobs easier, now you take one less burden, one less barrier that they have to face, and that way they're equipped and empowered to be better at their job.
The road ahead is long, and recovery is a hard thing. Sostento is making sure the healthcare workers on the front line don't feel desperate and alone. What's most inspiring is that even after going through the worst of times, the healthcare workers aren't giving up. So we say, let's not give up on them.
My staff continues to show up and take that risk, and I'm not willing to turn my back on them, and I'm not willing to turn my back on our patients.
Here in Texas, we are not giving up the fight on the front line. We are here for the long run, we're here for our community, and we will stay with our community. Our community needs us.
Nearly 1 in 5 healthcare workers in 2021 are considering leaving healthcare because they have been discouraged. They need more resources. That's the number one thing. They feel exhausted. So just by empowering them with more resources, more financial aid, can then turn that needle around. We don't want to lose not one single healthcare worker. We need them all.
I am not giving up the fight. Because so many people have, and we cannot stop because people need us. So that's why I keep going. And I appreciate everything that you're doing to keep us strong.
Hi, I'm Joe Agoda, CEO at Sostento. Every day, I've been talking to our frontline healthcare workers in underserved communities. Right now, they need to be uplifted. Traditional philanthropy is simply not enough to meet their needs. 18 months into a pandemic, the demands are simply outpacing the resources available. This is an opportunity for a new generation of donors to step up, for the NFT and cryptocurrency community to make their mark. I've seen their generous spirit and the way they come together to create something bigger than themselves. So please, give what you can, and I will look forward to sharing with you what impact your donations have on our frontline healthcare heroes.